Today we have a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to unpack today. We're covering the HR guy or HR lady with the CEO.
Yes.
With the astronaut, whatever it is, astronaut employee or CEO.
In general, cheating topic.
We're going to talk about, unpack how that happened, what it takes for that to happen. And it's honestly the biggest cheating scandal so far since, I would say, Monica and Bill.
Yeah, definitely. Although I have some argumentative points there, but maybe...
Of course you do.
None. Of course I do.
Of course you
it's
do.
me.
Of course you do. Bring it on.
But before we start, maybe we should go to our weekly segment. I like your hair.
Are you fishing for a compliment?
I'm not fishing for a compliment.
You've told me you like my hair 30 times today and I've been ignoring you.
Yes.
Are you fishing for a compliment?
Why are you ignoring me? Let's be honest.
Last night, she pulls out this machine that makes a lot of noise. And I was really skeptical and concerned for my life. And she's like, I'm going to do your hair. And I hate anybody touching my hair. So I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I look like Shirley Temple. And then I woke up like this. So...
Wow.
So thank you.
I love how this played out.
I want everybody to know.
My point
Narine
of view,
did my hair.
Yes.
Thank you so much
welcome.
again.
You look gorgeous, by the way, but
thank you.
My point of view. I'm going to do your hair while we're discussing tomorrow's plan. Don't touch my hair.
Yes,
no, but
do not touch
I'm
my
still going to
hair.
do it because I wanted to try. So the entire time I'm doing her hair, she's complaining. She is not happy. She's really, really not happy. And then the results. She was like, I feel like I got it done professionally.
Well,
yes, it did.
The thing is, first of all, I love how this turned about me complaining and all that when we're like, this episode is about work affairs and cheating scandals, but let's talk about me complaining about hair. So I hate anybody playing with my hair unless like I'm going to Linda to get my hair done or something. Sure. I'm skeptical.
I'll give it to you.
I love it. Thank you so much. I'll Venmo you later. I'll buy you lunch.
Yeah, don't forget. Okay.
Okay.
But fine, let's go to our weekly segment. How was your week?
How was my week?
Yes, let's start with yours.
My week, as you know, but you know, the people here don't know, is that it was actually a little heavy. I have a loved one that just got diagnosed with skin cancer. It's unbelievable. Thank God it's the slowest stage and nothing that spread. Surgery happened. They removed the mole. They removed the area around it. And then they check to see how far it's progressing and which direction it's going to make sure it's not going somewhere where it's not supposed to go. And we're happy to find out that it's nothing crazy yet. But if you leave it too long, it can develop into... I think it's called melanoma. And if God forbid that happens, it's not curable, I think. It's because our skin is our biggest organ. So if it gets affected, then it can go anywhere in your body.
Yep.
And living in Vegas or growing up here, one of the biggest things we have is our heat, you know, and especially in the summertime. So you have to, I could not stress enough that you have to lather up with sunscreen from head to toe.
Agreed.
Don't make me come for you. Please use sunscreen, SPF 100 billion. And
also, like you do religiously, going to dermatologist, it's good to have regular checkups.
Yes, I go do my checkups every 6 months. I'm so paranoid. I'm like, can I come back? They're like, you were just here 2 weeks ago. Yeah, but I think I found a new mole. They're like, your follow-up is 6 months from now. You're a little booked. It's a big city. We're growing. Okay, inflation is a thing. And but I just got 2 moles removed, actually.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you. I got these 2 removed with the esthetician our esthetician that we go to. So what you have to do is you go to a dermatologist's office. They check your whole body if you have moles, and the doctor has to approve if something is not cancerous or whatever, and they'll give you a clear. And then it's best to go to your esthetician because dermatologists, sometimes the way they do it, they can leave a scar on your skin. But if you go to your esthetician,
Yeah.
they're trained to make sure it's appealing and they're not,
Yeah.
causing scars or whatnot.
And we love our esthetician.
We love her.
She's awesome.
Shout out to Michelle.
Yeah.
We go there for everything.
Yes. For literally everything.
Literally everything. If you
Yeah.
need lasers, facials,
Yeah.
therapy.
How's the chair, by the way?
It's a little numb. Speaking of laser, I don't feel anything.
You don't feel how you're
I don't
sitting on the
feel-
chair? It's not comfortable?
yeah. And then she does mole removal too. So I think since spring until now, I probably removed 15 moles kind of
Wow.
all over. Yeah, I've removed a lot because the moment they start growing is when they can get a little dangerous. It's best to just cut it out. I'm
Cut
all
it
about
out.
cut it out.
There you go.
Cut the shit out. So Pure Med Spa in Las Vegas by Michelle. We love you because
Yes.
you literally put up with so much of my blabbing the whole time. She knows my whole life story.
Oh my
So,
God. She also loves you. Every time I go there,
I love
she
her.
says, Linda is hilarious. Of
Well,
course, she is.
I mean, she has to say that. She puts up with me for like
You pay
2
her so
hours
much
a
money.
session.
to say that to me.
I go there all the time.
Oh my God. She should say that to our viewers because I know you're hilarious. She needs to reassure our viewers.
I'm still a little shy. I'm warming up.
You're warming
I'm
up.
warming up to
It's
this
okay.
new found fame. So what about your week?
Well, mine was a bit busy. On top of everything else that is going on, I also had some guests out of town that I had to entertain. And that, it's good when you're entertaining, and I love entertaining guests. But what they want to see is the strip, right? Go to the casinos, go to the shows, go to events. Gamble. And I love watching
Nightclubs,
them.
strip clubs.
Strip clubs, especially
Yes.
strip clubs. Yes.
Did you guys go to any?
No, not
Is
this
that
time.
why you're a little glittery today? That explains everything.
But what I like,
shout out to our
The red
strippers, red flags of friends interrupting friends. It's okay. It's spicing things up.
Yes.
Shout out to our local strippers because you've taught us.
oh,
You've taught us so much. You've taught us about self-care.
Oh.
I've somewhere to go.
Aquaphor lathering up.
Aquaphor lathering.
Oh, that's where you
the
get
shimmer everywhere. Where do you think I learned that? I learned it from the best of the best, our local strippers, because
yeah.
Anyway, shout out to your local strippers.
That's a new thing I learned.
We
from-
appreciate
Yes,
you.
we
Women
do.
in business. We support that.
But back to my week.
Back to your week.
Yes. So what I love about it is watching people enjoy themselves. The first time experience of Vegas, because we take it for granted after living here
Yeah.
for so long. And for me, all the casinos look alike. For me, everything looks alike.
Totally.
All the restaurants have almost similar food, and everything becomes dull. But when you see other people experiencing the first time, it kind of reminds you of the excitement of the city. And I love that. However, it was so busy. And first time in a while, my husband and I finally got a moment to just
I
sit
thought
down.
you were going to say we finally argued.
No, no. But
Finally.
we finally got a moment to sit down and talk to each other. We were in our backyard with glass of wine, and we realized that it's been a while to just have heart-to-heart conversation.
Yeah.
And really, it makes you think that sometimes you spend more time with work people or with other friends or something than your partner that lives in the same house as you.
Yeah.
It's so wild to take a moment to acknowledge that. And back to our topic that we want to discuss about cheating and what started with this scandalous
Work affairs.
work affair situation at the concert. Maybe, like you don't know how it starts. You don't know the situation that's going on in their household.
Right. But this is how it begins because you're spending long hours at work. You're building an emotional intimacy with each other.
With coworkers.
With your coworkers. And then sometimes you have to partner up and you become little teams together. You're maybe spending more hours at work than you're spending at home. And your work becomes almost a distraction of maybe your daily life, especially if your home life, it's such a routine and you're always, you go home and you have to deal with like, okay, take out the trash, deal with the kids, and becomes robotic. Maybe you lose excitement of being a couple, whether you're married or just living together, whatever your arrangements are.
Yeah.
But I think that's how it starts. You're working long hours, you're building emotional intimacy, you're maybe traveling on work trips together. And then when there's work trips, you're going to restaurants to eat together, you're grabbing lunch together, maybe you're going to a Coldplay concert. That's how it truly is. Maybe because, I mean, I've witnessed it. We've had it in the film industry. We're going to concerts, we're going to shows, you're going to bars, you're bar hopping on the weekend. You just want to hang out and you feel, I see all the married people that I work with, the moment we have a weekend off, they become almost alive again, like almost like, you know, they get a moment to just enjoy with no strings attached and no responsibilities, because now the weekend will start back home, but they have to take kids to practice, do this, do that, and attend family gatherings, where if you're maybe going away on a work trip, you don't have any of those responsibilities, you know?
Yes, that brings up a whole another topic I think that we can cover talk about on a different time, because once you're feeling stuck in your relationship.
No, let's talk about it now.
Not. But I'm just saying it feels. I feel like it covers more like if you feel stuck in your relationship and this is an escape for you.
Call 1-800.
Obviously, there is higher chance of the adultery because you want to escape what's going on back at home. But if you don't have a choice other than like you have to travel to, for example, your job. Sometimes for months you're not at home. You're traveling to destination and you work 20 hours and only sleeping 4. Like, I mean, I know this because you worry me sometimes. We're on the phone and you're like, I'm falling asleep driving
oh my God.
to my room.
Sometimes I don't even know how I got home. Like I'll drive and I'm going back either to my hotel room or if it's in Vegas, like back home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Because I'm falling asleep as I'm driving. You're delirious.
This work trip, business trip, it's not an escape for you. So let's cover like, okay, right. So you're spending so much time with your coworkers and you, like you mentioned, intimacy with your coworkers. And that can lead to a lot of things. So one of the questions is, how do you define that line, that what's appropriate, what's inappropriate?
Right.
What's the line? You draw the line? Yes.
We also have some stats because we wanted to figure it out.
Yes.
How common is it to cheat? So we gathered a bunch of cheaters. No, I'm just kidding. So that's how we did the stats. Yeah.
But it is in general, not like only work related.
No, in general.
Yes.
And you know what? I want nobody coming for me because I did research on the last one. On the last one, people went a little nuts. They thought I was just making up numbers, but I do research, guys. I'm a professional. I mean, come on. So according to General Social Survey, I'm ethnic. I'm okay. I can make English mistakes. 20 to 25% of married men admit to cheating at least once.
So pay attention. Those are the ones who admit. Okay.
Right.
20 to 25
after therapy, after self-healing and realization. Yes. Then 10 to 15% of married women admit to cheating at least once.
Only 10 to 15. So
lower than men.
So girls, you have to step it up. And
step it up, girls.
Doesn't
what
believe.
Are you doing?
Yeah, girls, step it up. Okay, we're falling behind. And Nick doesn't believe those numbers.
Then according to
pay attention. It says admit. It doesn't mean those are the real numbers.
Right.
That's the people.
So it's a lot more.
Yeah.
And then according to the Journal of Research in Personality, who are like I've never read any of this articles in my life. Like I'm like, how are these
until we researched it? Yeah.
And then researched it. Yeah, I was like, okay. Around 40% of unmarried relationships experience some form of cheating. So some forms. It's emotional cheating.
Exactly.
Mental cheating.
What is that you define as cheating?
Looking at her is cheating. Don't even look her way. Keep your eyes here. Okay. That's fucking cheating. Okay. Did that solve everybody's mystery? Like, Did we get this covered? Okay, this podcast is over.
That's it. It's over. Don't even look her way.
Don't even look her way, okay?
For me, it's
I'm
more
kidding, by the way.
complex than that, in my opinion, the cheating idea. And I think you have a partnership. And for me, the most important thing is trust.
Right.
So I trust my
Facts.
husband. Facts.
Facts.
I trust my husband. So whether he's flirting right in front of me, it doesn't irk me. It doesn't.
You
give me
call
any
me.
I call you. You're the one who freaks out. You're like, you hate the girl for the rest of her life.
Forever.
Forever. But I trust my husband, and
Yeah.
it's the relationship that we built. I mean, my work sometimes calls for innocent flirting, and my husband trusts me.
True.
So flirting definitely is not a cheating in my book.
No, flirting is okay, but then flirting can
but
lead
looking
to
is not.
no. Flirting is okay, but flirting can evolve to more. So that's going back to what defines a line.
Yes. So where is the line for you?
But no, because I want to know. Finish your thought. You were talking about work, your work. I was going to say work arrangement.
I mean, working in the casino industry, you form this kind of bond with your guests that you're their trustee in Las Vegas, and they share secrets with you sometimes. They tell you stories. And what is interesting is I have seen pretty much it all.
Yeah,
I've
you've
seen
definitely
different kind of arrangements in couples.
Yeah.
I know a lot of married women that know everything that is going on in their husband's life, including some interesting female characters, and they're
Yeah.
okay with it. I know men who are devoted to their wives, and they will not even spare a glance to other women. I've seen it all, okay?
Those are my
from
kind of
one
men.
extreme to another and everything in between. Nick is making interesting comments. He calls those men couple.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's not me, it's Nick.
Okay.
It's not me. But I find it admirable.
What about work husbands and work wives? I know you have a work you've had your work husband.
Yeah.
I also have a work husband, so let's go there.
Let's go there. Work husband. I do have one.
I'm a little opinionated about this, and I'll tell you why. But you start first, because I know what you think
but
about
my
it.
husband knows my work husband.
Yeah.
We have such trust for each
I know
other.
your
My
work
work
husband.
husband. You know my
Yeah.
work husband.
He's
You
my-
hung out with him.
He's actually my husband. No,
There
just
you
kidding.
go. He is.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not my work husband. I mean, not husband.
No,
Whatever.
no. Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on.
Let's move on from this confusion. Back to your work husband.
Back to my husband. You're confusing me.
See, this is why the
You're
lines get
confusing me.
blurred. If you're confused, imagine
No,
people
you're
have problems
confusing
at
me.
work.
My
This
work
is how it
husband is not
starts.
confusing me.
This is how
Anyways,
it starts. If you're confused here, then people get confused. Then
we are
this
on
is
a
how
spicy
cheating
note
happens.
today. I'm just telling
And then,
you, she
I'm
pissed
sorry
me off since last night because
you
I was
made
trying
me
to do something nice
You made
for
me
you.
look like Shirley Temple.
No, I
last
did
night.
not.
Okay.
I will post a picture of her hair.
We're not posting a picture.
I am going to post a picture because I
Okay,
took
so back to work husband.
my work husband. We have such a great relationship. We trust each other.
He's the best. Yeah.
We trust each other. We have each other's back. We support each other at workplace. So the bond that we have, I mean, it's funny, but also the amount of effort we put in that relationship, really, aside from benefits, it resembles like marriage.
Right.
So it's a joke. I get it. Some
Yeah.
people can take it too hard. Saying,
Yeah.
oh, well, he's not really your husband. No, he's not. Obviously he's not my
clearly.
husband. I have one and only, and I love him dearly. But it's a joke. So it's lighthearted. Any
Sure.
person, in my opinion, any person that wants to cheat will cheat.
Will cheat
Whether they
regardless.
have a work hubby or work wife,
Yeah.
they will cheat.
Facts are facting
Facts are
right
fact.
now. Facts are
They can
facting.
try to hide it as much as possible. It will either come out or not. But if they set their minds to it, they will do it.
Well, you're a different exception because you have clear boundaries and standards and morals and values and
Yeah.
self-esteem and good looks and charm
Oh my
and a good
God.
voice.
Okay, enough about
and you
me.
cook
Go
really
ahead.
well and all this thing.
Thank you, thank
and you
you.
make me look like Shirley Temple. All these freaking things are amazing, but not everybody has the self discipline or the self respect, or maybe they're in a weird place in their life, so then it's easier to blur that line. For me personally, like I said, I've always had my work husband, Max, one of my dearest best friends. And his husband knows that we are work wife and work husband, and we love it and all that, but there's clearly no like interest there, you know?
I mean, come on. If Max had a work husband, his husband might have been a bit concerned.
But I'm not talking about him. I don't know about how he feels with his husband, about if he has.
I'm just saying you're the wrong gender.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying too. I'm the wrong gender.
Yes.
And him, you know, for each other. So, but for me, I allowed myself to go there with him because I know it's quick, sweet and innocent, but I work around mostly a lot of men in the film industry, and you spend so many hours together. I travel with everyone, from catching a flight together, struggling to get from one city to another, struggling with a job. We're working 15 hours minimum a day.
And let's be honest, film industry is full with drama.
Drama is everywhere. Let's not make it just about the film industry. Drama is everywhere, but you're more likely in the film industry to cheat because, again, you're being removed from your city with your family and your responsibilities every day at work, and now you're being shipped off to another city or state or country, and it's easy for months. And if you're, you know, leading actor or an actor, actress, whatever, feelings are gonna arise on set because you're spending so much time maybe with somebody that you have to play like you're in love with them. Or between crew, we spend so much time literally struggling together, from working under hard weather conditions, whether in the snow, rain, excessive heat, and we have to be there for each other almost like a family. But in my head, no matter how close I am with the guys I work with, I never call any of them my work hubby, just because personally, I don't want anybody getting that close to me like that. And so that's my personal boundary, to not blur the line. Like you were asking about where's the line. For me, it's like, I'm not your fucking work wife at all. I only have one work husband, and it's very clear, and it's Max, and I'm leaving it as that because it's very easy. If I open that door, then I know more is to follow. Also, you know, you with your work husband, it's a different story because he's an upstanding man and he's wonderful. So it's like, it depends on who the person is and where these two people are in their life and what kind of people they are. But for me, I'm surrounded by different people that I don't know them very well, and just kind of seeing them at first glance of when it comes to their personal lives, it's just, you know, I just feel that their personal lives are not my cup of tea. So I already know not to call that person my work husband. So I don't know. I'm a little bit passionate about that. I don't like it. And because I feel like that's the beginning of more. And also maybe I'm jaded because I've seen so many, I mean, everyone I work around is paired up always in film, fashion industry, manufacturing, casino, all of that. And I've always seen the work husband and the work wife, little pairs, but I have never seen where the two are completely innocent. There's always one. There's a spectrum there, and there's one on that side of the spectrum that maybe slightly has a little bit of a crush or slightly more interest than the other person is aware. I've always seen that, so that's why I'm a little jaded to the idea, and I'm against it.
No, I agree. Sometimes even if
I'm out of breath, I talk so much. Jesus, oh my God.
Nick confirms.
Nick, shut up. I didn't talk a lot. I haven't even began.
No, but I agree. Sometimes even if you are a strong individual and you know your boundaries, you decide like, this is where I stay. I'm not going to make another move out of this boundary that I set with my relationship with my coworker. But you cannot.
If I have,
you cannot speak for the other person.
A husband or a boyfriend, and he has a work wife. No, that does not work for me.
So future husbands
husbands, future husbands. I mean, I'm not against it.
Of Ermelinda, get your affairs in order before you meet her.
Yes. So to my dear and beloved future husband, if you're watching this, please tell Shannon in your office to wrap up her presentation, whatever the hell you guys are doing. I'll give you some space till you find me. But when you find me, Shannon gotta go. I'm calling her Shannon. I don't know. It feels like a good
That meets the
office
criteria.
bitch. Yeah. Oof. Sorry to
Sorry,
any Shannons.
Shannons.
We love you. But usually, yes.
But I had a thought, but fine.
But fine. You had a
You
thought, but
interrupt
fine.
me
Okay. So moving on from work husbands and work wives.
So if there is a work affair and you're aware of it, do you tell about it to someone? Like, do you report?
No, I think you mind your business, which is what people, I think,
Should have
did
done.
with.
Should have done.
What do you mean?
I mean, the whole social media.
Oh, with social media? Well, I feel the people in their company, probably there's at least one person there that knew, with the HR lady and the CEO guy. I'm for a fact convinced that somebody must have known. But what are you going to do? This is your boss. You're not going to say anything about it. You're going to look the other way and pretend like this is cute, and you're going to act stupid and act, like you're not noticing anything. But I personally would just mind my business because it's not my problem.
Well, yes, I agree with you. And back to the social media that,
Effect.
we posted this short, and a lot of people's reaction when I mentioned that social media ruined the CEO's life, we got a lot of comments, DMs explaining to us how incorrect I am saying that social media did not ruin his life. He ruined his life. Well, I beg to differ. What he did to his relationship with his wife, it's their decision to make how they're going to go about it.
Wait,
But
so
right
you
now-
don't think so you're saying that you believe social media ruined his life?
Yes, I do, because let's
I think
just
that's
say
crazy.
let's just say, hear me out.
You're wild
okay?
today.
Hear me out. Let's just say wife finds out, not in a public display at
Right.
a Coldplay concert, just she finds out. She finds a picture or the text, she finds out. They work it out. She has her own decision to make. She can make that choice because there is no pressure by entire world, 50 million views, okay, of that video. 50 million views. And now she has this pressure, opinion from social media that he is the worst person in the world. And he is. I don't condone cheating. But she doesn't have a choice right now because she's pressured to make a decision based on what social media is talking about. But what about the kids? Okay, part of his life are kids. He works to provide for his kids, for his family.
And for the HR lady.
And now he's fired because not because he cheated, because of the social media exposure.
Yeah.
He was fired because of
No,
that
he
reason.
resigned. I think he resigned. Sure.
He resigned.
He resigned.
He resigned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my point is, give them their privacy. Give them their space.
kind
What
of-
if she wants to forgive him? And now what? She's going to become the worst woman in the world because she decided to forgive a cheater? Well, it's her choice to make. Maybe she's okay with it.
You have a point. I was really against it, but you have a point. You have a way of convincing me in things, as she usually does.
Look at
And
her hair.
I have seen it. I mean, I've seen it in my line of work too, where
Yeah.
people do things and others think it's so scandalous and crazy, but it's the arrangement they have in their own privacy.
Exactly.
But I still think that, you make a commitment to be married. You have such a high up position to be a CEO. You're providing for these people. You're changing the world, blah, blah, blah. You're doing all these things. And clearly he's a businessman, obviously. He's invested in business, this and that. So he should know how to take a business investment seriously. And there's no bigger investment in your life than your marriage.
Yeah.
It's not your career. It's not the beautiful portfolio you build. It's nothing like that. And his biggest asset in this world for him to become the man that he is now, or that was, is probably her. His wife is his biggest asset because she's been there to support his career, to raise those kids when times are tough. I mean, we know a lot of these guys, are just, incapable of running things on their own. And it's the wife pushing the machine in the back.
Sure.
So for her to maybe she took years of sacrifice out of her own life and putting into him just for him to look with like his
you don't know
hair.
this.
His hair with gel pissed me off.
Okay.
Like for him to have time to groom himself and have gel in his hair and look cute, well, she's probably at home thinking, "Oh, my poor husband worked so hard. I'm so glad he's enjoying a weekend off at Coldplay."
But you don't know that. That's my
I
point.
don't know it, but I'm just saying. See, Nick's saying that his wife was probably in an orgy that weekend. I doubt it, but it's possible
It's
in some
possible.
relationships. And I don't know. I just think that also with her being the HR lady, I mean, now this whole time, if I'm working in this company, how you're no longer credible. So what's her name? Shannon again? I don't know. Like I
don't
forgot
know.
what her stupid name is.
Yeah.
But you lose all credibility, and it's such a power play too, because it's or power dynamic, power dynamic, I don't know, when it's her boss. So it's there. I've seen that happen at work. It's your boss, or it's a producer of a movie, or the director, and everybody. This guy can be the ugliest piece of shit you've ever seen, but there's this desire for him because of the dynamic, because he's your boss. But I mean, I can see why she was interested in him. I don't see the other way around, because listen, no offense to whatever her name is. She looks like a fine young woman or lady, whatever, but with those roots. And I can't talk shit because, I mean, look at my roots too. But with those roots, she was able to get 2 CEOs, 6'2", blue eyes, handsome, both of them, handsome
Yeah.
men, successful, driven men,
Yeah.
like powerful.
I mean,
she
that-
pulled 2 guys. I mean, let's go back to that. How did she get 2 men, powerful men like that? And I'm walking around with these roots,
Well,
lucky to get a compliment at a guy at Home
Princess.
Depot. So I want to
I
know,
am
how did she get it
complimenting
done?
you. That
It
please.
doesn't count. I'm used to it.
She,
might
Nick says she had hidden talents, and that reminded me.
But
of a
how
song.
talented could she be?
Have you heard Prince's song?
Oh, okay. Okay.
control?
Yes, got it.
Maybe she
I
is.
just don't know how powerful she can be. And you know what? Maybe eventually we invite her on the show and we figure out how do you get
should.
a man, but not a married man. Because guess what? In my opinion, any guy that's a married guy or in a relationship
Yeah.
that does what they do, they're the most insecure men. We don't want you. We want we, meaning me, we want the single and emotionally available men.
I want my married man.
You keep yours.
I want just my.
We're talking about
man who's married to me.
exactly. Yeah, it's crazy how she got these guys, but
Bottom line, my take on it is please be mindful before you start judging. Please take into consideration that you don't know everything that
Fine.
is going on. Please make sure to give some respect and space for people to make their own decisions and not be pressured into making decisions because of the societal normals. It might not be what they want, but they will end up doing it because they feel pressured. So that's my take on it.
and
Spread love.
and my take is I agree with you, but also fuck them. And no,
I love it.
No work wives, no work husband. This is when shit starts. No,
Perfect.
thank you. But follow us on Instagram, please. We need to get our
Yes.
social media
Please,
going.
we
Most
appreciate
importantly,
again. Thank you all for support so far.
subscribe everywhere.
Continue. We have
Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. You can find us on Spotify, TikTok, iHeartRadio,
yes.
everywhere. Your heart desires, we're there.
Thank you guys.